Hello again, everyone. I was just watching a talk by Mooji, M-O-O-J-I. He's a very personable and well-spoken spiritual teacher. I encourage you to Google him. Many different talks up online, M-O-O-J-I. Anyway, as I was listening to that, he was talking about some people who were attending or people who attend a satsang, which is like a spiritual talk, like a sacred gathering, that sort of thing. And the phrase that he used was talking about people being ice cubes in warm water and just melting. And this vision for me just gave me that immediate sense of release. And I wanted to share that with you, just as something to hold in your mind for right now, to feel that sense of being an ice cube and just melting in warm water. And if that's all you need from this talk, then please take that, feel that moment of just release and enjoy that. But I also wanted to talk a little bit more, just a bit, about the thoughts that had arisen because of this. The feelings that once you melt, how much easier it is to, and pardon the trite phrase here, but go with the flow. I think of this ice cube bouncing down this narrow river and going conk, 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 conk. Kind of like our days feel sometimes, where you just feel like you're being bounced anywhere and everywhere. Exactly. Now, can you imagine? The water's flowing anyway. Life is going on. What if you just melted into your original nature? Your original nature. You just melted into what already is and just breathed with it. Doesn't that feel wonderful? Another thought came to mind because I love this metaphor of water and ice and steam, the different forms that chemical makeup can take. I thought about those times where we are overly aggressive, overly assertive, overly go get 'em girl. Those times where we go from ice cube and we pass through water and we're like, yes, this is awesome, or, I am so angry about this thing that I'm going to go change it, or I am so passionate about something, and we pass right through the water and we go directly to steam and eventually whoosh, evaporate. No energy. To me, it feels like then we rain back down, turn back into an ice cube, and we're in exactly the same state. If you've been there with me, you understand that state where you get all riled up, all anxious about something, and it's too much. So this concept of going from ice cube to warm water feels delicious. And it isn't, in my mind, a one-time thing. It isn't like we go one day and we have this big awakening and suddenly we return to our true nature and all is well and good. To me, it happens multiple times a day. Maybe in satsang it's different, but I know that after you leave an environment like that, it's easy to freeze back up. But I do know that in the householder life, in everyday life that I am used to and many of us are used to, we can go through these different states, these ups, these downs, these rounds, these ins, these outs, these times where we feel like that ice cube and we're bouncing everywhere, and these times where we release just a little bit, and then we freeze back up because we have so much to do. What I want to encourage you today to do is to just focus on the melting. Focus on the melting every time. Inhale. And with your exhale, just melt into that warm water. I thank Mooji for his teachings, and I thank you for listening today. Until tomorrow's video, have a good one.